is now live. Multi-streaming with
Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile glass.
Are you not in the PTU for 3.8.2?
No.
Complying.
No, I'm not. I don't think anything's getting really changed until they are going to, what is it, 3.8.2. I think that's where they're gonna add the Carrick supposedly. So it's just little patches between now and there will probably be less people in the PU because people are running the PTU. Just my guess, of course. I have no idea why those ships needed to be claimed, but they did, so we'll just go with it.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Whoops. I know I'm not
Long-term
drunk.
persistence is in 3.8.2.
Is that what they claim? That'll be interesting with all the disconnects they have. That won't go over real well as bad as the game's running. I mean, if the game crashes, they have recovery, but disconnects, you lose everything. So I don't know that that's going to go over real well when people start finding out that we have permanent persistence and have unstable servers. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Well, only for traders, people who are trading and risking their own credits. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Will you buy a bobblehead?
No, I'm not buying a bobblehead. I don't buy them in real life. I'm sure not going to buy them in a game. I'm glad they're proud of it, but yeah, not my thing. Take off.
Takeoff complete. Retracting
Yeah, I
modules.
know they're working
Handing
on
in
it.
flight.
I just don't really see the thrill of having a bobblehead to put on my dashboard. Yeah, okay. Range.
Collecting data.
That's kind of fun. I just think that's kind of funny. And then they're going to sell them. Yeah, okay. Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah, they're not getting my money for a bobblehead. I won't even buy them if they're in-game sellable.
The backlash on that bobblehead video was immense.
Yeah, I just think what a waste of time, what a waste of effort. You know, you got devs making bobbleheads. Come on. Like I say, it may just be a joke. Maybe they're making a joke for April Fool's Day. I hope so. And it very well could be just a joke. You know. But yeah, I think that's just something that's really kind of silly.
Quantum drive is now off.
But it's really silly if they're going to charge real money for it. Like I say, I wouldn't buy it if it was an in-game item, much less Not less, much less spend cash for it. Range. Range.
Collecting data.
Who knows? Jump.
Jumping.
Is now on.
Yeah, I think the PTU is open for everybody, so I have a feeling people are going to be there and PU and not in the PU. And like I say, persistence in the PTU really is no big thing. But like I say, they need to make this a whole lot more stable. Get rid of all these 3,000, 30K disconnects.
Those bobbleheads are rumored to cost $25 a piece.
Yeah, like I say,
They are also a Kickstarter goal now realized.
Yeah, but I don't think the Kickstarter goal was to charge for them. Like I say, I hope it's really just a joke. I really do. And it may not be, and it may be Kickstarter, but people pay $25 for them. I mean, yeah, seriously, come on. And I'm sure people will buy them. You know, there's people who own everything in the game. You know, they spent thousands of dollars so far on having every ship. $10,000, whatever it is. I think it's ridiculous, but yeah, to each their own. It's dark out here. Landing mode. I do not like these new radars. This big blue bubble in the middle of my screen. What a tacky thing. I mean, if they get rid of the blue bubble, I think it's just fine. 3D radars are great. But putting that big blue bubble out there, I just, you know, come on. Just more to block your view. I mean, I know they're trying to say, oh, it's a hologram or whatever, but come on. Looks like something a 3-year-old would make. I shouldn't need fuel. Well, it says I am low. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
See if we can top it up, see if it's working. Might not be working. Close mobile glass. Whoops. Didn't mean to do
Closing
that.
mobile glass.
Mobile glass. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Yeah. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile
That
glass.
doesn't appear it's
For the
working.
radar, why can't SIG just take an IDED from Elite Dangerous and not just make bobbleheads?
I don't know. Like I say, I'd have nothing against a 3D radar that's on my screen. It's just that this big blue bubble around it, I just think it's, yeah. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
I mean, it would be just fine without that. Oh, good. But yeah, it just clutters up your HUD. I mean, come on. That's the best you devs can come up with is a big blue bubble. Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
I say I just find it to be tacky. I could say something a 3-year-old would do. I don't see where that's immersive in the game or anything like that.
Is at 100%. Landing complete.
Alright. But I am not the designer. I forgot where the power off switch was in this ship. Exit seat. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Uh-oh.
Good day to you.
How we doing? Okay, that'll be it over there. It's raining or snowing. I don't know which one it is. But once again, all it does is means I can't see out of my visor. All right. Oh, come on, there it goes. Yeah, frame rates seem pretty good here, so my guess is right. Everybody's on the PTU. So maybe everything will work.
Do you ever mess around with the character creator?
Yeah, occasionally. I think they just, it works all right. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it was necessary to remake the wheel. However, they want it to be different than everybody else. And that's probably something they just wanted to do. So I really don't have a problem with them making the character creator. It just seems more involved than it needs to be. Although you can do some really neat things with it, I will admit. But you can with most games character creators. Wow, you just can't see shit. But it works all right. I don't have a problem with it. And like I say, you can do some pretty fancy morphing if you want to.
Did you hear about the Expanse writer and FOIP scandal?
No, I didn't. No, I did not hear about that. Okay, looks like we got this part of it done. Wow, see, that's something's wrong with the graphics there. See, it's backwards. Looks like it's going to work all right, but it shouldn't have showed up backwards. Well, it's being touchy today, but it's probably just me on the controller. Startup, real nice visibility as you can see.
Anvil Aerospace, all
Yeah,
systems online.
I guess the weather tech is nice, but I really think they got carried away with this. I mean, you can absolutely not see what. Yeah, see, it's clearing up now. It has its moments, I guess. Takeoff.
Takeoff.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the com.
Landing gear raised.
I guess it is more
Okay.
realistic if you want weather. Cruise control. Couple.
Affirmative. Coupling.
Cruise control. I have no idea why this ship...
Apparently there is a bug with FOIP. When not using it, Star Citizen will activate your webcam. This is a
Okay.
privacy breach that SIG knew about but until now didn't release any info.
Well, they can't use mine because mine's tied up elsewhere. So they're screwed. They can't turn mine on and off. Let me see. Even when I'm not streaming, let's see. No, I don't believe they can turn mine on and off, period. It's, first of all, it's disabled in the game. It's never on. And I have it disabled. But yeah, I doubt if SIG really cares. Star map.
Activating now.
I mean, just another bug of many bugs they have. It is a privacy breach. They should not be able to access it. But can they access it when it's disabled? If they can access it when it's disabled, that's a big privacy breach. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Yeah, that should not be allowed to be done. Cruise control. Right. See, it comes out of coupled
Affirmative.
all by itself. What did it once again? Couple. Now, I have given it no commands. Voice attacks got no commands where it hits the coupling key. That's a bug inside Star Citizen where it couples and uncouples all by itself. I don't know what causes it, but it does it quite regularly on every ship.
Apparently eating mechanics are coming soon. More ways to slow your progression.
Well, yeah, it's time sync. Chris Roberts is big on time sync. That's how he's calling that content. Most games do that. If it gets to be ridiculous, yeah, well, I for one will quit playing. I do not want to play a total survival game where I have to eat every half hour, which isn't realistic anyway. How often do people eat? A couple times a day? 3 times if they adhere to lunch, breakfast, and dinner. So, yeah, I'm not yeah. See it uncoupled again. Couple. Couple.
Coupling.
Now, why is it turning off? Wish they'd fix that bug. Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum drive is now on.
But there are so many bugs and glitches in this game. I mean, some of them have been around for years. And sometimes they actually get them fixed and they break them again for whatever reason. Just like this quantum spool circle, it's not centered on your screen. I would not think that would be a hard thing to do. Yet, it's never where it's supposed to be. It's always offset. Not a game-killing bug, but the point of the matter is, aren't the devs smart enough to know what the center of the screen is? Obviously they're not, because they never put it there, and every ship has the same issue. I wouldn't have taken this little ship, although it is kind of cute to fly. Probably make somebody a good starter ship. Who actually is going to play the game from a starting mode. I mean, most people playing nowadays are not going to play from a starting mode. Although I don't know what buying them a bobblehead to get them. Yeah, if it's $25, I'm sorry. Something's seriously wrong. It's not like you can fly a bobblehead. You can drive it, or you can't drive it around on a planet. You can stick it on your dashboard, I guess. I guess that's the purpose of it. You might not even be put it on the dashboard of your ship. You might have to put it in your hangar. That's worth $25. For such a little ship, it sure has a lot of panels. And like I say, as you see the radar right now, if it was 3D looking like that, I don't have any issue of it. However, when you come out of QT, you got a big blue bubble that just obscures your view. I just think that's very, very tacky. And it's really tacky in a freelancer because it just takes up almost half your field of view. Like I say, I don't know who came up with that, but they obviously don't play the game. If they think that's attractive looking or if that's high tech or whatever. Like I say, a 3-year-old could have drawn it. Frame rate seemed to be going high, going low, going high. Didn't you ask me about the server size? From what I can tell, it's still limited to 50 players. Now, it may be 60 on the PTU, but I think it's only 50 still on the PU. Now, I do believe that where we're going is the space station flying overhead from CR Corp. That'd be Area 18. I don't remember what it's called. It's by Jenny Point, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. To get there, you cannot find it unless you go to ArcCorp first, and then go from our ArcCorp to the station, because it will not show up on the star map, and it won't show up when you range things. Like I say, the navigation system in Star Citizen leaves a lot to be desired so far. Half the time you can't find the orbital markers when you need to use them. They don't show up. And that's all in the coding, I'm afraid.
Since when did you buy the pieces?
I had credits left over, and I just thought I'd buy it. I'll probably wind up melting it. I've had the credits for God knows how long. But I thought I'd give it a try, and it's a fun little ship. Here's a good example. See, here's a delivery drop-off point, and that will be the space station over ArcCorp. Range.
Collecting data.
But you will notice I cannot lock onto it. Oh, it's obstructed. And you'll notice that I haven't been able to... Oh, I'll be damned. Now, before I couldn't find the OM markers when it was obstructed. Let's fly around the planet a little bit and see if I can pick it up. Jump.
Jump.
Is now on.
Now, I normally just QT into ArcCorp and then fly up from there. Let's see if they fixed anything.
Quantum drive is now off.
Range. Nope, see, it's not going to show
Collecting
up.
data.
Range.
Collecting data.
No, you're not. Range.
Collecting data.
Okay, another bug. See, it's just not going to show up. There's our corp, and I cannot fly to the station. So what I'll have to do is I'll go here to our corp, area 18, wherever it is, and see nothing showing up now. Well, let me wonderful. And no more OEM markers will show up around the planet. See, that's not Area 18. Range.
Collecting data.
They're going to try and kill me. Range.
Collecting data.
See, this is their navigation system. I have nothing showing up on the planet as far as places to land. The ones that do show up are obstructed. I have no orbital markers. Maybe. Nope. Yeah. Like I say, welcome to Star Citizen and their wonderful navigating system. Star map.
Activating now.
Maybe I can. Ooh, it's gonna mark. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
How about that? Got it to work. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Wasn't sure it was going to
Auto
jump.
drive is now on.
I get a kick out of half the time you make key presses, they don't work. So again, that's all Star Citizen. That's
Auto drive is now
sometimes you press the button and it don't work. I don't know if that's server lag, which it very well could be. Server just doesn't get the connection. Knowing Star Citizen devs, they probably blame it on your internet connection, but I know better. Yeah, this is a little cute little ship. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to dogfight in it. Holds 400 units of cargo, 4 SCU. And you can make a little money off of it trading, depending on what you're trading. Does have a pretty good view out of front of it. But like most ships in Star Citizen, you cannot see the ground. Or you can't even see down for the most part. That's Star Citizen though. Very few ships have very good visuals. But this ship really is just a runabout, inter-system runabout. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Close mobile glass.
No sync, no
And
big
I
loss.
could do that off the panel over there, or any of these panels actually, just by switching them around, but... Alright, we're over here. But sometimes it's just easier to do the mobile glass. Sure, I'm probably upside down here. Looks like I'm upside down, maybe. Maybe not. Nope, guess not. Landing mode.
Landing gear is down. And
Landing gear
locked.
deployed. Deck proximity alert. Deck proximity alert. Deck proximity alert.
Huh. Looks like I could go up a little bit here.
Forward proximity alert. Port proximity alert. Forward proximity alert. Landing complete.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Does it say?
Weapons offline.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Well, hopefully the door will work. The elevators will work. Last time I came out to one of these places, the elevators didn't work. I'm hoping today they work. And they're working.
How you playing it with the goggles on?
I have... you have to use vorpX to make it work when an HMD in VR. Without vorpX, it will not run in your HMD. So you're using a third-party program to make it run in VR.
What is it called? vorpX.
vorpX. And it can be a little tricky to get set up, but it works really well.
Cause I have a Rift as well.
Yeah, it's a little trick. It can be a little tricky
Worth doing.
to set up, but once you get it set up, it works really well. And it really is. It's the cat's ass in VR, believe me. It makes it very immersive. Okay, where's admin? All these
You
places.
get good frames?
I do. The last patch, 3.8, has been a little tough. In 3.7, I got around 50. In 3.8, I don't get that many, but there are tricks you can do to get your frame rates up for your HMD. Like if you're using a Rift, turning off ASW is a good trick to use. Huh. Can't get there from here, obviously.
Does the software cost money?
$39.99, I think, is the latest price. So yes. Okay, I'm a long way from the drop-off. And doesn't look like I can get here from this side. But it really is a lot of fun. Okay. Can't go there. Can I go this way? Nope. Okay. They're trying to get me lost, aren't they? And they have succeeded. Okay, I think I'm going the right direction.
Anyone got a reference code?
What do you mean reference code? Can't be that way. Explain reference code. Now I need to go upstairs.
I tried signing up to play and asked if I have a code.
Well, you do need a starter ship in the program. Does that make sense? Yeah, you have to buy a game package, I guess it's called.
The code is so your friend can get credit for referencing you to the game. It allows them to get free stuff.
Okay, there you have it. So if somebody turned you on to Star Citizen and gave you a code, oh, you mean do I have one? No. I mean, I could look it up, but yeah. Yeah, now I understand what you're talking about. But no, I have not applied for reference code. But Weiser might have one. Okay, now I gotta get back. They gotta make everything a maze in these places. Some of them aren't bad, but this one is obviously a little tricky to get around in. I need to find security. Security is where our ship will be, past security. Security, here we go. Oh, you know what I should have done while I'm here and I was up there? I should have checked to see if they had any good cargo to take back. Can't make much on this little ship, but you can make a little bit. I just didn't think about it. Now let's see if I can actually get back. Whoops. Carried around away with my controller here. Up the stairs. Check. Might as well check the kiosks. They might have, yeah, they might have learned. I don't know what they've got here. Now, cargo, I'm taking the risk that I can lose this cargo. Disconnect, game crash. Scrap and waste is all they have here. Nothing I'm going to buy. It's not worth anything anywhere unless you've got a Caterpillar or something where you can really stock up on it. But this little ship, 4 units of scrap is not going to pay nothing. Not worth buying. And that's a little surprising that we're above Arcorp and there's no commodities here worth buying. I'm starting to get around this place pretty good, and the time I come back, I'll forget. Now, I have not heard them say my ship is getting recovered, but I'm not sure what pad it was on, so let's see if we can check. Unknown. I have no idea what pad it was on. And that's the trouble, right there. Okay, we'll just take a while to guess till they recover.
You've exceeded the allotted time to depart. You'll have to return your ship to storage.
Well, go right ahead. That way I can claim it or respawn it without claiming it. How long are you going to take to expedited time is 2 minutes. Come on, my Titan doesn't take that long to claim. Okay, this guy's looking like he's ready with his brass knuckles. He's ready to whoop somebody. Ready to whoop them. And one thing you'll notice when you come to these stations, a lot of them, your frame rates will get really bad. This is not too bad, but they will get bad. Sometimes they slow down to a crawl. My guess is this server's not too busy. Now we got plenty of gas. Well, we're going to have a full tank now. And I could grab a different ship. Prospector won't spawn. Now, I don't know if that's an account account problem. I probably could have my account reset, but every time I spawn it, it spawns and disappears. So it's actually not even usable. Let's go, I already claimed that, but let's go sightseeing. This might not
Ship has
spawn
been
it.
delivered to the following landing pad.
Pad 1. Okay, let's go sightseeing. We'll take this ship just because it's a little quicker in QT. Did say pad 1, didn't it? It was either that or pad 2. Oh, was pad 1. We'll have plenty of fuel. Yeah, see, frame rates aren't being real great. Come on. Well, may not be able to get into it. Like I say, there's just a lot of little bugs, little glitches. Oh, we just clipped right out of the ship. Like I say, a lot of bugs in Star Citizen. Used to be it did that, it killed you instantly. At least now it doesn't kill you. You just gotta, hopefully it just shoved me in between the bulkhead. Yeah. Welcome to Star Citizen. Hopefully I can clip the door open. If not, we'll have to respawn. Come on, door. Sometime you can clip it back, you can clip back through the door. Get the door open, it'll drop you through the bottom of the ship. But you gotta get lucky to hit it. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna get lucky. Yep, Star Citizen at its finest. Not gonna let me clip. Sometimes it will. Looks like maybe suicide. Oh, I think it's clipped. Maybe. Well, it opened but didn't let me out. Son of a bitch. Come on. As you can see, got out. Maybe. Like I say, you just got to play with it. Sometimes it's easier just to die out. And then you got to try it again. See, shouldn't have to get this close to Arrgh. And just remember, this was 8 years in the making. Try again. Alright, didn't clip me through the panel this time. Son of a gun. Star Citizen sure can be fun. Startup.
Acknowledge.
Now, don't you just love this big old blue ball right in the middle of your vision? Isn't that wonderful? Them devs took 8 years to figure that out. I'm impressed. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting module. Handing you the com.
Landing gear up.
Eychimo, please visit here.
Star map.
Activating now.
Well, I see none of our moons are up yet, so we'll just go to Microtech. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, wonderful.
Contact received.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Lock missile.
Lock.
Lock missile.
Lock.
Fire missile.
Missile launch.
Gimbals.
Action.
Gimbals. Gimbals.
Action. Action.
Box 2.
Missile away.
Target destroyed.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nobody out there. Range.
Collecting data.
Shield generator irregular. Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? You have no repair, so jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, UI is very bad in Star Citizen. I don't care what anybody says. The bigger the ship, the faster your QT. This is the biggest ship I got. Have no desire for a bigger one. And before it's over with, this may get melted. But I'm sure somewhere in the future they're gonna allow me to pay money to have it painted. Frame rates really aren't very good anymore. They weren't bad when we started, but yeah. They're not good now. And I do have the field of view turned down. I got it running about 90. Usually run it at 100. I don't know if there is a ship in game that has worse visual as far as looking out. Hopefully the frame rates will pick back up farther away we get from that space station. For some reason, any space station sure seems to crimp up your frame rate. Being that's where you do most of your stuff is a little sad, and I thought they claimed that server-side OCS was going to fix that, but it didn't seem to fix anything. Like I say, frame rates are actually less in 3.8 than they were in 3.7, so they went backwards. Even with their vaunted SOCS that they claimed was going to solve all their problems. It didn't solve nothing as far as I can see. Say my experience has been since 3.8 dropped, his frame rates have been average about half. What they were in 3.7. Nothing on this planet is actually open, spaceport-wise, city-wise. Yeah, frame rates don't seem to be picking up. I notice the QT is passing through my ship bulkhead. See that? It's probably not a good sign. Range.
Collecting data.
I love HUD you can't see in the dark or in the brightness. Range.
Collecting data.
I don't think there's anything down here to QT2. Be surprised if there was. Oh, what we got here? Now we may be able to. I don't think we can go to new damage, can we? Jump.
Jumping.
Might be able to get down to the surface, but I'm pretty sure the city you cannot go to. Well, the city's here, we just can't fly into it. But the city is here. Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Landing mode.
Landing gear is down. And
Landing gear down.
Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Visibility's not very good here.
Weapon system off.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
That's interesting. It's snowing inside my ship. See that? Didn't know that my bulkhead didn't work. Well, I take it the ship's on the ground, right? Blowing around, I guess. Must be really, really windy. Now, as heavy as you think that ship is, can't jump very high, you would not think it would do that. Here comes the sunshine. Look at it, blow that thing around. Holy shit. Huh. I guess it's the wind doing that. I don't know. Did they fix it where we could log out on planets yet? In our ship? Or do we still got to be in space? Don't see any bunny rabbits. No deer. There might be an elk or something somewhere. Yeah, they make it real hard for you to be able to see. I don't know. Weather tech, they call it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess their weather tech's alright, but it's not really impressive when you're... You wonder where our frame rates go, right? It's all this snow and rain on your visors that they share with everybody all over the PU. But we do have flowers. Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Gun works. That's amazing. Well, no, it doesn't work. Now it'll probably work. Huh. Thought I had an energy pistol. Why did it sound like a ballistic gun? Yeah, I haven't heard about anything about logging out on planets yet. Wonder if it's possible. I might try it. Worst that can happen is it bugs out the ship. And I'll have to go into Arena Commander to claim it. Guess what? We're not going to get back up that ramp. Whoa. And it even rains inside our ship. That's the amazing part. That's the amazing part. It rains inside our ship. Well, we're going to try it just for shits and grins. I don't have anything else I want to do, so. Gonna see if it works on the ground. Whoops. Well, that wasn't the bed I wanted to get into, but I guess it's okay. Wow. Stop moving around anytime. How about log out? Let's see what happens. When I log back in, it won't work. It might not work at all. Well, it did log me out. Don't know what the white screen shit is. There it goes. Frame rates went up. Alright, we're going to call it quits. Come back tomorrow maybe and see if that worked. I bet it don't. I hadn't heard that they fixed it.